Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Baraka Zarif and this channel is all about beauty, makeup, skincare and much more. Welcome to the episode number 2 of the series called Basics of Makeup, and today we will be concentrating on how to get that perfect looking base. Now I will never state a fact that your makeup will look flawless because there is no skin without flaws and I have learned it the hard way. So we are just gonna call it the perfect base. We're gonna try and make it look as perfect as possible. Before moving ahead, please make sure to subscribe to my channel and ring that bell icon so that you get notified whenever I post a new video. So now let's finally get started. So there are some flaws which cannot be hidden by makeup. Like for example, say a pimple bump. Now if you have a pimple bump, it is not gonna go flat after you do your makeup. It might go flat if you do your skincare properly, but not with makeup. So if you still kinda see your pimple bump through your makeup, it's definitely fine. So I've already prepped my skin, and to know what all I did for my skin prep, you need to check out the episode number 1. I'll make sure to link it in the I button above. Alright, so the first step to this routine will be primer. Today I will be using this e.l.f. Putty Primer. Now a primer will help you to smoothen out your open pores to an extent, and it also creates a sticky base so your foundation will stick onto it and it will last for a longer period of time. Now again, a primer can be chosen according to your skin type and skin concerns. Now this primer from e.l.f. is good if you have open pores, and at the same time it also have a little bit of sheen so your makeup will look nice and glowy at the end of the day. Now the next step is completely optional, which is color correcting. Now why am I saying this step is optional? Because if you have a lot of darkness or redness on your face, that's when you go in with color correction. Or if you don't have any such kind of issue, you can skip this step. Now today I'm going to show you two very basic kind of color correction, which is for darkness and for redness. Now if you have darkness around your eyes and your mouth, you can go in with a peach color corrector. And if you have redness on your face like I have with this leftover pimple marks, I will go in with a green color corrector to cancel the redness out. Now I am simply going to pick this with my fingers and apply a very thin layer around my eyes and my mouth. Now going in with the green color corrector over the red spots on my face. Now anyone can easily go overboard with this step, but make sure to stop at the right point and not apply a lot of color correction, because at the end if you don't apply a full coverage concealer or foundation, your face is still gonna look orange after you're done with your makeup. So the next step is to apply foundation. For my foundation today, I'm gonna use a Maybelline Fit Me foundation. Now this foundation is an exact skin match for me. So while choosing your foundation shade, make sure to choose something which is exactly matching to your skin tone and not which is something very light. Because if you go in with something which is lighter to your skin tone, your skin is gonna look grey and ashy after some time, which is not at all good. Now in order to apply foundation, I'm going to use a damp beauty blender. It is when you dip your makeup sponge in water and it will get double in size. And then make sure you squeeze out all the water from this sponge, and when you squeeze there should be no dripping water, and that's when your makeup sponge is nice and damp. Now you can also go in with a foundation brush to apply a foundation, but I prefer a blender because it gives a lot more natural finish. Now as you can see, I am concentrating more on the center of my face and very less on the outer area, because that's where the light hits the most and you need more coverage in the center, and then you can work it outwards. Do not drag your blender, that will just make your product move from here and there and it's not gonna give you the most coverage. So always make sure to dab your blender. And then whatever is left on your makeup sponge, make sure to drag it on your neck so that your face and your neck won't look different. So this is what my face looks like. The foundation looks very nice and glowy at the moment. It has covered a lot of my color correction on my face, and I haven't applied anything around my eyes, and that's the reason it's still looking orange. But we're gonna cover that up in the next episode, which is conceal, contour and set. And as always, I will link all the product recommendation according to different skin types in the description box below, so go ahead and check that out. Don't forget to like this video and share it with your friends and family whom you think this video could be helpful. Please don't forget to to subscribe to my channel and ring that bell icon, and also follow me on Instagram for more makeup updates, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.